Well, it's midday, and along the way, choose Voice for Veterans. On Radio St. Pete, online, it's time for information, some education, more entertainment, and conversation. We make it fun in the sun radio at your home, office, or on the run. Explore services that help veterans survive and keep your interests alive. It's Keith the Boss of the Beach, now within your reach. On Radio St. Pete online, it's Voice for Vets. We're at your service and doing fine.
Hi, this is Angela B. A holiday event as the leaves turn. Saturday, October 29th.
This event starts at 5 p.m.
to benefit the Hope Village of America and to support the vets. Cocktails, reception, photos with dinner with the stars of Days of Our Lives.
The telephone number for more information is Patty, 727-410-0427. And email soapthis@outlook.com.
Oh, for ticket information, SOAPTHS, tickets, LEAT.com. And again, thank you for your support. If you would like to support the Village of America and also to Veterans of America, email at SOAPHTHIS@outlook.com.
Well, hello there. I'm glad to be back. I love it. Everybody knows I love it because we all appreciate what veterans do for us. Recently, I was involved in an organization and a group of people called Anthem, which are moving on up to a bigger place. And we're going to move away from that and spend some time with, of course, our people, veterans. Counseling families, counseling services. And we're going to be talking about the Vet Center, what they do, how they do it, make it better for you. I want to say hello to our friends out there, Glenn Alexander and the team, of course, that they work with. They work hard. And of course, that used to be all WorkNet. And now it's Pinellas County WorkNet. We do what we can when we can. I want to talk to you about some of the things popping up because football season is back. The Sports Connection. That's our friend Mike Picard. Mike's over here doing the Sports Connection, and he works hard at it. He does broadcast out of our place not far from me called Fergs. But every Saturday, in the middle of the day, you can get Mike, Sports Connection, right here at Sunshine Radio. All the time, we do sunshine. And I know when you get out of Florida, you say the words are clear. It's either rain or shine. Now, we know that that makes sense in most places. But in Florida, we say it's rain and shine because it can be raining on one side of the street and shining on the rest of the beach. So we're saying, don't forget, Sports Connection. After my show at 96.7 FM, Sunshine Radio, of course, this is St. Pete, and this is St. Pete Online Radio, we get it right. After me, there is blues, and before me, there's jazz. Both of those programs are acclaimed. They do a wonderful part of keeping the music alive in Florida. And I love both blues and jazz. Recently, I got a chance to visit the, of course, St. Louis Blues Museum. If you go to our website on the airtoday.com or WVETonlineradio.com, you can see the pictures that I have sent in so that you can help enjoy the view like I did. Believe me, when it comes to music, and I'm working on something for Sunshine Radio, we're going to do Veterans Music Hour, or maybe it's a half hour. But either way, we're going to do some music that I love and that I know you love, to bring back the memories for all veterans. You know, a veteran starts when he gets out of the war. So if we go all the way back to at least the end of World War II, there's music that the veterans remember. And I want to be able to give them a little bit of that. That makes a difference. It always makes a difference. See, music is food for the soul. So we have education, we have literary knowledge, and we have music. In our generation, we can now say that we created and still have probably the best renditions of music in the history of time. We know that they still do Beethoven, they still do Chopin's, they still do all the early great creators of music. 500 years from now, they'll still be playing music that came out during this generation. They'll be playing Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon and Garfunkel. They'll be playing Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. And they'll be playing Wind Beneath Your Wings, no matter what, because music is a part of the soul. And all of the veterans that went through war in the last 50 years probably had some little device where they listened to music in their quiet time. So we want to say that music is an integral part of our healing process for veterans who come out and maybe having a little PTSD. The right song can calm them down. You know it and I know it. So we're going to do that all the way. We want to give a special thanks out, of course, to our friends, the Buffalo Soldiers. In time, Teddy Roosevelt saw the best warriors in the game, Buffalo Soldiers. And Red Tails proved their best by never losing a fight. So, believe me, we give homage to those soldiers who did their part and made a difference. You know, when you look at the old movies, you only see what was available at that time. And in those days, they did not give credit to the other soldiers that fought. But now we can say everybody made a difference. So we're glad to say, I'm glad to have you back. We love it. We love it. And don't forget, we got a couple of big events coming up. And we are going to be continually guiding you to the places that support our veterans when you show up. They'll give you a discount. They'll acknowledge you. And they will make a difference. So go to ontheairtoday.com. Ontheairtoday.com. I'm going to say it again, ontheairtoday.com. It is a group of radio stations that support veterans in a big way. I give a special shout out to our good friends, of course, at Vibes Radio 1. They reach out to the Caribbean community of veterans. We don't pay attention to it except if you live in Florida. In Florida, we recognize the Caribbean veterans because they fought along with America to get to the same goal. Keep the Western Hemisphere free, please. And we want to thank those. Now, I'm going to take a minute and I want to talk about something right now that is dear to my heart. I'm hoping that I can get Mr. McGee on this call. If not, we'll do him on another call. But he's going to give us all of the information. Get the veteran benefits increase you deserve and get it right the first time. If you're a disabled veteran filing for, of course, veterans benefits rating increase or veteran-led team can help you with your claim. Please get in touch with us. Every step of the way, we will make it easy for you to get this new benefit. Now, if you're going on the internet, you will see several places that are talking about helping people with the upcoming increase. I am reading through a lot of information, and it seems like to me that bureaucracy has jumped on this one. I know over 4,000 veterans have already been helped. Let's just put that in. I know that much. Over 4,000 veterans have already been helped. They've been processed. Their increase is coming. And of course, that's their business. We won't tell you what there is. Their increase is coming. They've already done their part. We want to get the rest of the veterans help. And if you're a disabled veteran, your claim needs to be processed as fast as we can get it done. There is no question. We need to get to those veterans who want to file a claim, who may not be at a computer, who have gone to a couple of the agencies, and after COVID, they're now working from home and you're not getting any phone calls or results. Get with us on theairtoday.com. Click on Veterans Benefits with us, and we will guide you to the right place. And I'm hoping that our director, Mr. Waddell McGee, will be coming online. Right now, he's in Miami. He's doing his Veterans Hospital thing. He's over his pancreatic cancer problem. He's under recovery, and he's still out here fighting the battle for veterans. He took that name, the Veteran Nation, and he took what we've been doing along the way, and he's incorporating it now with Atlantis University. And I do want everybody to check out Atlantis University. They're opening up new branches all over South Florida, and we want those international peoples to check out Atlantis. We know we got a good thing at St. Pete College and Miami College and all of these areas down here, University of Florida. Everybody's got good schools in Florida. But we now have Atlantis University who's reaching out and saying we want to reach out, especially for our veterans. So the international school is Atlantis University, and they support veterans too. Our campaign is still, we support vets too. I'm going to take a quick break right now, and we'll be right back with Veterans Integration Assistance. Be right back.
Tell me where you are. Tell me where you are. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Stop and listen. Walk with me. Joy of laughter is what I see. I remember those times we had. Love would never end. Ooh. Emotions running, love on high. Dream of passion, I cannot lie. Where did love go? That I don't know. Baby, can't you see? Come back to me. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Love will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that would never change. Wishful thinking, love no more. Tears keep falling, hearts are broke. There's a cool breeze of love that's gone. So what am I to do? Come back to me. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Love will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that would never change. I will climb the highest mountain for your love, just for you to be here with me. There's nothing that can stand up in our way. This is more than just a dream. Come back to me. Oh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Baby, won't you come back to me? Love will be the same. Will be the same. But tonight's the night for love that will never change. Will never change. Ooh, just say where you are. 'Cause tonight's the night for love. You're never too far. Come back to me. Love will be the same. But tonight's the
glad to be back, and I want to give a special thanks to Roger Hill. Come Back to Me, the song you just heard. Roger's somebody that I met in St. Louis. He is a gentleman, and we're going to be playing a lot more of his music. I want to give another shout out to my boys down there in Houston, and they're on their way to St. Pete to see us, and they're going to be doing a thing for Veterans Day. We want to thank them, and of course, that's Clyde Gambrell, and we play his music all the time. And a special shout out, of course, to our marvelous Morris in Atlanta. And we play his music all the time. He's my blues cat. You know, when you're thinking about what you can do for veterans, right now, we have to give credit to the government. They passed legislation and allowed a major increase. And when you go on the internet, it really does talk more about the disabled veterans increase. But there's an increase across the board for all veterans. We're not going to give out a percentage because it's based on what you have and what it did with your war and when you got out. So check with all of your veteran support agencies. They have documentation on what the increase should be. Receive accurate medical documentation to support your disability rating increase, connecting you with the leading medical professionals in your area, ensuring through examination by a neutral third-party physician, providing detailed DBQs with precise terminology and proper verbiage, offering comprehensive nexus lettering and letters to support the service connection, keeping your best interests at heart and understanding your struggles. These are the things that we expect any doctor to do to support a veteran trying to get a small or a large increase due to his injuries while he was at war. We respect that. And if you go online, click on the air today.com, go to WVET and look at some of the information we're going to be providing you to help you in making that move. Please, if you're a veteran, find out what you can do to get your increase. And I'm going to be talking with you about two different agencies that I know reach out and will give you the information. But you can always find it right here at WVETonlineradio.com. We're here. Before I give you, no, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Right now, I'm going to be giving you the contact to Veterans Integration Assistance Program. These people have reached out and have put together stuff that we know is important. First thing, employment support, employment support, jobs related to what you already know. What we want you to do is to reach out, call 727-599-5395. That's 727-599-5395, and let's get more information in your hand because the increase will be starting, I think it's in December. So we want to be sure that you have filed your claim so when it comes down, you're not left out. Please do that. I got to reach back and go into one area that I have to talk about, and that is the hurricane. What happened was there was a hurricane right here, and we know that it really did devastate everything south of St. Pete. We're talking Sarasota all the way to Naples. I was there. I went out and stood with the truckers. I saw over 500 trucks, and I'm getting that information over there to the website so that they'll put it up. I got a video of me walking around with all those trucks at Tropicana Field, ready to move out. We know that most of them went due south, and we won't see many of them again. They're in Naples, and they're in those smaller areas trying to clean up. We know that the concentration of that has been on the beaches, and we respect that. But there's some of the people on the inside of Fort Myers, not at the beach, but in Fort Myers, that have debris piled up everywhere, and nobody's coming to get it. They still need generators. Some of them still don't have electricity. Those are the things that are happening aftermath. So we want to stay in touch with those. On Saturday, I'm going to be meeting with Daryl Roussan. He's a senator, and they're going down into Sarasota. They're going all the way to Fort Myers, and they're going to be talking with some people at the Dunbar area, the Center of Dunbar, Quality of Life, Center of Dunbar. You want any more information about it? Please, 727-822-6828, 822-6828, and that code is 727. Please get more information. Let's do what we can to show up down at the Quality of Life Center. And of course, that's in Dunbar. Please show up. Let's show all of our support for that situation. And I'm going to give credit to our Senator, Daryl Roussan. You know, Daryl's been around a while, and Daryl is still in the fight to become our senator again. We support him because he supports vets and he supports all of us in the community, the total community. You know, I was looking at Daryl Roussan's map where he covers, and I didn't realize up to now that he's all the way over there, of course. You know it. Tampa Bay. He extends from the south side of St. Pete all the way over to Hillsborough. So, yes, Daryl Roussan, somebody who's trying to be a part of the whole community. He does have an office. Don't forget I gave you the number. Do it again, 727-822-6828. Call in. See what he can do to help you if you're in that area. And if he's not in that area, call in anyway. Tell him about his other friends on the other side, and they will do it. Some of the things that his committee actually stands over is one of the things to help those in the outlying areas in Florida. So we want to thank him for what he's doing. We definitely going to thank our present governor for how he stood up and went all the way to try to help those during the hurricane. He was no respecter of persons. He's a good governor. We can't say he's done everything, but he's done more than most. Yes, our present governor, you know him, DeSantis. We thank him for what he's done. We hope he stays in. And we also know that the competition is strong. We got Charlie Crist, who's been governor. He's back again, fighting for the right to take care of Florida. So we salute all of our politicians who are standing up and saying, win or lose, I'm in the fight. That's why we say it all. One thing about the media, we are equal opportunity. We can say yes to both sides of the street and yes to them as they fight to get that one job. But Ron DeSantis showed up, and we got to give him credit for what he did during the hurricane. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all those who support the conservative issues. Again, thank you, Mr. Roussan. We'll see you on Saturday down there in Fort Myers and see what we can do to help. And a lot of veterans have pitched in to make sure that they are part of the cleanup, a part of what they can do to rebuild. So if you're out here somewhere listening and you want to help in Central Florida, go online and just put in Fort Myers. Jobs available. $1,300 a day to make a way. Veterans, please go get some of that money. Federal government Senate, you deserve some of it. If you can work at all, please show up. Get some of that money and make it easier for those people who will respect the fact that a veteran showed up to help them. That's the kind of memory that we want people to get. We support vets too, all the way. Anytime you want to say you can, do it. Do it. We like that old sound. They said just do it. Nike ran off with that, so we can't use that. We just gonna put do it. You don't have to just do it. Just do it. When we go back to looking at the problems of the hurricane, I do want to mention couples and family counseling service. This is traumatic. So a veteran naturally, but it's traumatic for everybody. We know that if you're a veteran, which one of the wars are you eligible for? We're going to say all of them. You don't have to worry about whether you're in World War II, Korean, Vietnam, Lebanon, Panama, Grenada, Gulf War, Somalia, Afghanistan, Iraq, and we probably need to put in Ukraine now because we fighting over there along with them other fellas. But either way, all of that you can do. You can get service help for any of the problems that come out of a traumatic breakdown. And if you're a regular citizen, somebody in your family is a veteran. If you need that help, just call up, ask them, say you can. I know that we've done a good job and we appreciate everybody. I do want to say thank you to all of my people now at the Black Radio Hall of Fame. I do want to thank, of course, our special friend, our buddy, Joe Bardo. And he stood up and said, okay, let's put veterans first in our radio, and gave me 2 slots. And the first slot, of course, is you listen to me at midday on Thursdays, and that's online, St. Pete Online. But on Saturday morning, Rise and Shine with Keith, the boss of the beach. We support vets too. And of course, that program is Voice for Veterans. Take it away, over and out with a shout. And Waddell, we hope you feel better. Thank you. Over and out.
Hi, this is Angela B. A holiday event as the leaves turn. Saturday, October 29th.
This event starts at 5 p.m.
to benefit the Hope Village of America and to support the vets. Cocktail, reception, photos with dinner with the stars of Days of Our Lives.
The telephone number for more information is Patty, 727-410-0427. And email soapthis@outlook.com.
Or for ticket information, SOAPTHS, tickets, LEAT.com. And again, thank you for your support. If you would like to support the Village of America and also to Veterans of America, email at SOAPHTHIS@outlook.com.
So now I make my rhyme. These pictures in my mind, they tell me many lies. Statues of stone, statues of gold. When they get old, they crumble so as the truth dies coming home. No more lies with crying eyes. The fits in all your dying eyes. No more lies with crying eyes. The fits in all your dying eyes. No more lies with crying eyes. So in this rhyme I'm passing time, scanning pictures in my mind.
Rise and Shine to Sunshine Radio 96.7, Saturday mornings. This is Voice for Veterans and the rest of us who say we support veterans too. News, commentary, information, education, music, and entertainment. New just for you, 96.7. Now, you've heard the rest. Stay tuned for the best. Rise and Shine to Sunshine Radio and stay with us all day long.